It was his nude photo scandal last year that threatened to end his political career. Lamin Bojang'S was the presidential candidate of Gambia Action Party. He had resigned as the country's deputy ambassador to Russia. He sweated over the scandal and protested his innocence.
I want to apologize to Gambian people. The advice that my parents gave me was to be truthful and be honest to people. And that is how I have lived my life all throughout. I have been lured into politics through members of Gambia Action Party with the desire for us to join together and move this country forward through politics. I have never committed any criminal activities. I'm not a criminal. Not even during this moment. I am completely innocent. I am completely innocent. I am completely innocent.
Gambia Action Party, however, proceeded to pull the trigger on him. He has since been on hibernation, but the former Army General has now emerged with his own political party. He was at the IEC on Monday to pick up the registration certificate for his newly Alliance for National Reorientation and Development.
The DNRD is a legal party with the IEC. Thank you, sir. God bless. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Bojang engaged reporters on his priorities if he should ever be president.
But ANRD is not going to be out there to be criticizing and criticizing and criticizing. When it comes to security in this country, honestly speaking, there are issues that are there that is causing or contributing in the insecurity that we have in this country. The skyrocketing of prices is simply because the people don't know. They don't know the situation. When I remember when the president, when he was doing the campaign in 3 years, he promised Gambians that he is going to reduce the price of basic commodities like rice to 500. This is not feasible. It is not feasible because there are no manufacturing companies in this country that are producing rice. So if any politician or any political party that comes up to say that if he wins election he is going to reduce the price of rice in this country, I'll tell the president that you are lying. ANRD has a solution. The solution is that agriculture is the solution in this country. It is going to fight unemployment. It is going to fight corruption. It is also going to help generate income for Gambian people, but also going to help us to eat what we grow what we eat.
The Brewfoot native slammed President Barrow, calling him clueless, and advised Gambians to watch out to avoid being deceived. He further went on to say that Gambians should not involve in tribal politics.
The Gambian people they must watch and be very, very careful who comes to them to talk to them about politics in this country. I think we are tired of the political perception. I think we are tired of political lie. I think we are tired of that type of politics of, expressing tribal sentiments. What we want Gambian people to understand is that let them take note of ANRD. Let them take note of ANRD. We are out to solve their problem. We are out to solve their problem. And we are telling Gambians that anybody who comes to you, watch the person. Let them not be those type of politicians who are out there to enrich themselves. And by that I mean like what we have today. The current president in this country is clueless because he has never had any experience in this country. He has no work experience. He has no job experience. Sometimes smart people will learn on the job. But for him, he has no job experience. He is not learning on the job. And that is why Gambia is sinking every day. So this is something that every Gambian has to watch. The history of the Gambian people. Let them watch ANRD. You cannot find us being corrupted now and before. You cannot find us being indisciplined group of people now and before. You cannot point finger at us for being aggressive or whatever in this country now and before. So we want people to make sure that they do their own scrutiny for politicians that are going to come to them to ask for their money. Politicians must be disciplined, but they must have a clean record. Clean record in governance, clean record in everything that they have done in the past and now. That is something that we are going to come up with very well when we stand on our political.
He concluded that his party is here for Gambia and Gambian people. All the politicians are here to enrich themselves. This is why our sovereignty is at risk, because most of our businesses in the country are handled by strangers. For TFN News Review, I am Mati Senghor.